weather condition in the mountain was beginning to deteriorate during the first night of Nikolai's captivity. It rained cats and dogs the whole night. The strong winds almost blew away the roof of the small house where Nikolai was being kept, so they moved to a nearby bigger house. It was very cold at night. Nikolai was shivering and he was given an extra blanket by one of the men guarding him to keep him warm. Then Nikolai fell asleep. The rain suddenly stopped before the sun appeared in the horizon, and it turned out to be a hot, sunny day. That early morning, the leader of the abductors arrived in order to check the identity of the person his men had abducted. He brought with him his 12-year-old son who was pale and sick, and he placed his son inside the room of Nikolai. The leader went out of the house immediately upon seeing Nikolai. Nikolai was so worried when he saw the condition of the sick boy. He told the sick boy that he would do everything to help them. The boy remained quiet, but tears fell from his eyes. He just hugged Nikolai tightly. Outside, the leader of the abductors told his men that they abducted the wrong person. They were supposed to get Tommy or Tom, but unfortunately took Nikolai instead. There was a confusion, and the leader walked in circles silently until Nikolai appeared in front of them. And Nikolai said, "Listen, guys, I'm here to help you. I'm going to produce more than enough of what you have been asking for. Please have your son be treated by the best doctors abroad. I will give each one of you sufficient money to start a new life. Be a better person and please do good things to other people." And everyone listened to Nikolai attentively. The leader said, "Sir, we are not really bad people. If not for the life of my son, we won't be doing this crime. I'm really sorry, sir." Nikolai told them not to worry and do not hurt anyone else. The leader kneeled down and asked for Nikolai's forgiveness. Nikolai tapped his shoulder to assure him that everything would be all right. Nikolai, "Okay, get up and go home now." The leader was accompanied by his two men who carried the small sick boy in a crib. Then they left silently. It's a hot, sunny day. So Nikolai went to the nearby waterfalls. Oh, he was like a kid playing in the river. He continued to swim until he reached the main big waterfalls. Unknown to Nikolai, there was a big cave behind the waterfalls. And then Nikolai heard that someone was calling his name repeatedly.
Nikolai!
Nikolai! Nikolai! So Nikolai entered the dark cave as he wanted to find out who was calling his name. And few minutes later, Nikolai went out of the cave unharmed. The second night of Nikolai's captivity was very cold and breezy. Everyone, including those two men guarding Nikolai, fell asleep easily and soundly. Different birds were already singing when the two men woke up that morning. All of a sudden, those two men were so confused and upset when they found out that Nikolai was not in his room. Nikolai has vanished. Did Nikolai manage to escape? The disappearance of Prince Nikolai was a big mystery. Now that Nikolai has gone, what would happen to his promise to help them?